stand here before you to talk about one of the most important concepts throughout human history, freedom. Henry Sanders from Hungary wrote a poem that goes like this. Life is precious. Love is even more valuable. But if it's for the sake of freedom, both can be abandoned. This seems to have what he wants life. Life and love are both valuable, but they can still take a backseat of the pursuit of freedom. The word freedom comes from the Latin word liberty, which means to be released from boundary or constraints. And in English, the word appeared in the 12th century, and it is widely used today. Freedom encompasses many aspects of individual thought, religion, culture, economic, and politics, making it multi-phases and complex concept. And in many countries and societies, freedom is protected and regulated by law, and individuals are responsible for their actions. Generally, individual freedom cannot infringe the freedom of another. As we gather here today, in the year 2023, to reflect on our freedom, it is important to echo on what this freedom means to us. Freedom is a fundamental right that every individual deserves, and it is what makes us a human. It is the ability to express ourselves, to make choices, and to live our life without fear of oppression. So, freedom consists of two aspects. One is the freedom of the physical body within the scope of the human condition. So after 3 years of pandemic, we will have a deeper understanding of what this freedom means to us, and we do not want to return to the lockdown days. So I want to ask, who has been locked down? For 1 day? For 3 days? For 1 week? Or even for a month? It feels better, right? So I want to introduce my personal story. Last year, my parents were installing furniture in another apartment, and someone in the teacher group shouted, "There's a suspected COVID positive in our unit." And my parents were so scared that they dropped the tools and ran out of the building at a speed of 100 meters. It was in that moment that I realized how bad the fear of losing our freedom can really be. And my dad usually said that his legs cannot leave the ground, he doesn't like running. However, at that critical moment, his legs become agile and he can run faster than anyone else. Can you see how powerful the pursuit of freedom can really be? The second aspect of freedom is spiritual. No matter where you are, your heart is free, your will is free, and your thoughts are free. This will be true freedom. The idea of real freedom is a fundamental aspect of personal choice and diversity, especially in Western countries. So this freedom allows individuals to explore various culinary options and cater to their specific dietary needs and preferences. For instance, vegetarianism has gained significant popularity due to their ethical, environmental, or health reasons. So this way, people can make informed choices about what they want to eat and how it will affect their body and the society. However, on the other hand, in Chinese culture, communal eating is highly emphasized, where everyone shares the same dishes. While this promotes unity and togetherness, it may limit individual freedom when it comes to meal choices. In such a system, there might be less room for accommodating special dietary needs and preferences. However, regardless of cultural practices, it is important to respect each other's choices and to promote freedom in meal choices. The reason why I firmly choose to go abroad to study is that I'm attracted to the freedom of course selection in their international system. I like economics, so I can learn more knowledge in this area. I can even open a virtual account in the US stock market. While others are buying low and selling high, I enjoy the freedom of buying high and selling low. Therefore, although it's virtual currency, it could still be exciting. Here's another quick little story. Last year, I bought stock of Shake Shack, a healthy burger restaurant that recently made its way into the Chinese market. I was drawn to the concept of a fast food chain that offered healthier options, and I think the company has a lot of potential to grow. Unfortunately, my investment did not pay off as I hoped, and I ended up losing a lot of money. So I couldn't stand it anymore and sold the stock a few days ago. These days, semiconductor stock has been soaring, and my purchase of NVIDIA has earned me a lot of money. Although still rising, I couldn't resist the urge to add 5 shares at $400. Whether it makes money or not, this is my freedom, and I love this doing. Growing up with my grandparents, I learned that for elderly people, physical freedom is far more valuable than mental freedom. Finally, last story, my grandpa. My grandpa was very self-disciplined and loved exercise. He would go to the park even in extreme weather conditions. However, during the pandemic years, houseboat was required into the park, but his boat did not have that home-skating function. As a result, he was pushed out of the park by several guards and lose the freedom to enter the park with him. This incident made him very upset and depressed. So so we immediately went to the App Store and buy him a new phone with that close scanning function. With this newfound freedom, he could finally return to the park and enjoy exercising again. Physical freedom is crucial to seniors because their thoughts have become rigid. And without the freedom to move around, their lives lose meaning. So therefore, I think physically capable elderly people should not be sent to nursing home, and I will do my best to grasp the joy of being free of my grandparents. Everyone desires freedom, but true freedom doesn't mean to live alone or do things whatever one's want. It is about living in a healthy society and having the power to completely control ourselves. And also, personal efforts are essential to